guys, what is going on? And welcome to your Night of Champions review, starring me, as Geek. And I've just come back from sixth form, sorry. Had a lot of work to do. I've just got loads of work to do, loads of essays to do. I haven't been able to watch Raw just yet, as it was on last night. But I've been able to watch Night of Champions, and I was about to watch, I watched that yesterday night. So I'm doing the review today, guys, for you. But no, loving all the work from sixth form, I really am. So, let's start with your Night of Champions review, shall we? So, first of all, we get like a notice as well. We get a notice from Michael Cole, saying how Jerry the King Lawless status, and it's very, very nice to hear that he's going to be returning home. I believe it's this week or next week. So really, really good news. My prayers were with you, Jerry, on that Raw previous week. Really was, my prayer was with you, and I'm very happy you're getting well. Really am, and I think I'll speak on behalf of all the WWE fans out there. We also get announced that Michael Cole then says about who's going to be who will be the commentator for tonight's Night of Champions pay-per-view, and then we get the bells ringing, and it's JBL. So it was very nice, very suitable approach to go for a JBL, on joining commentary. Really not like that, really good. We had JBL on commentary, which was nice, really nice. So after that, we have an Intercontinental Championship, which is our first championship match. I do have to wonder though, the Intercontinental Championship, I think it should have been a bit higher on the card, because it's it's the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe have the United States Champion opening or something like that. I just feel like the Intercontinental Championship is a bit more higher up on the rarity, like the prestige of the championship belts. I think Intercontinental Championship shouldn't have been booked straight away, but we'll get down to the match anyway. We have The Miz versus Sin Cara versus Rey Mysterio, and also Cody Rhodes. This match was really good. I really did enjoy this match. I wasn't looking too forward to it. Well, I wouldn't say too forward to it, but I wasn't. I didn't have high expectations of it. Really good match. I mean, I've got to admit, we had good work from all guys. Sin Cara didn't botch as much in the match, which was really nice to see. You have in the match, you got Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio working together. The natural Libra style of wrestling. Really nice to see that. We also see a part in there where you got Sin Cara, he gets a mask. What happens is, he puts the mask on Cody Rhodes, I believe. No, he puts the mask on Miz. You got the Miz who does his finisher on Cody Rhodes and gets the win. I'm not really sure if Cody Rhodes should have got the pin there, but it does look, obviously the Miz retains his championship belt, which is good to see. But it does look like they're really going to be exaggerating on the fact that Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara are going to be teaming up. Maybe a feud at WrestleMania 29, something like that. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, and they really do want to see that match. WrestleMania 29, be a good draw in my opinion. The natural Libra style, as you could say. But anyway, this match was really good. I really did enjoy it. After that, we have a backstage segment. Basically, Caitlyn, she basically injured her foot. Apparently someone hit her from behind. So, it looks like they're doing a storyline for the Divas, which is really nice to see. But after that, we have our second championship match, which features the tag team titles. Now, it is featuring Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, the tag team champs obviously, versus Kane and Daniel Bryan. So it wasn't the primetime players, because Kane and Daniel Bryan beat them on a number one contender spot. So they're new number one contenders, sorry. But this match again, I was kind of looking forward to this match, seeing what would happen in ring with Daniel Bryan and Kane, their relationship with the anger management classes as well. I did enjoy this match. I did enjoy once again this match. There were some good moments in this match as well. I mean, you got some good psychology with Kane and Daniel Bryan, which was really good to see. The Boston fans as well, they were really behind Kane and Daniel Bryan, really behind them. I do like the Boston crowd a lot as well. It's really good to see that as well, I guess. Even whether they are face or heel, whether they're who knows? I mean, I don't know myself. Maybe you guys. I don't know. It's just a question. They could be perhaps heel, or they could be babyface. You know, it doesn't matter. Well, obviously, I think they should be heels. But then I looked at Daniel Bryan. He gets face reactions all the time, and you know, he should be the babyface of the company or something like that. It's just, you know, it's just another opportunity maybe. But this match, we'll talk about it. We have. I said about good psychology. We have Kane. You got a moment where they hug it out. I didn't really like that too much, but at least they're going back. You know, going back to the story. They're being anger management classes, which was really nice to see. We also have the finisher, which I'll mention about. You've got Kane on the top rope, and then you've got Daniel Bryan next to him. I believe Kofi Kingston's laying down, and then you've got Daniel. Well, no, it was basically. Before that happens, you got Kofi Kingston doing Battle Hurricanrana, on Kane, and you got Daniel Bryan holding Kane's legs, and I really did like that. Really good work for the tag teams, you know. It was really, I just liked it. I really did like that moment. And then you got the moment of where they're arguing on the top rope, and then you got Daniel Bryan just pushes Kane off the top rope, lands on Kofi Kingston, gets the pin. So it looks like this is Daniel Bryan's way of getting revenge on when Kane chokeslammed Daniel Bryan on Darren Young, I believe it was, getting the 3 count. You know, going back to that, and this is how Daniel Bryan does it. His style, really good to see. Really do like this. Really do like this. But this match was, once again, it was a good match. So the titles changed on the tag team trials. So they've gone to Kane and Daniel Bryan. So after that, we have another backstage segment. This is going back to the Divas as well. Basically, you got Booker T. He basically announces that Eve will take Caitlin's spot and will face Layla for the Divas Championship. We'll get to that soon. So after that, we come to the United States Championship match. Maybe this should have been the opener. But anyway, we'll carry on. Right, the winner of the Battle Royal on the pre-show was Zack Ryder. Yeah, I'm not a big Zack Ryder fan, to be fair. You know, I do wonder why they didn't feature someone like Alex Riley, you know. I just don't see why they didn't feature Alex Riley in this match, you know. Feature him on the Battle Royal. They didn't even feature him on the Battle Royal. They should have done that and made him win, but we've got Zack Ryder instead. So this match, I didn't really get emotionally involved with it, really, to be fair, because it was more of a last minute thing. You've got Cesaro saying 5 unfair in 5 different languages. You know, I don't really like his gimmick, to be fair. But I agree with him, it was unfair. But unfair that Zack Ryder was there, shooting Alex Riley. But this match, it wasn't great. It wasn't the best. And it's kind of hard because they're not showing Antonio Cesaro on TV. They should be showing him on TV, making him significant, making the fans, you know, get behind him, get involved with his character. But we can't do that when you don't feature on TV. And it did seem that the fans were kind of dead in a way. I won't say fully dead, but they were a little dead. They were, you know, a little more shy than the previous matches. It's probably because they haven't been featuring Antonio Cesaro, the United States Champion, on TV, and it's just stupid, that is WWE. But the match itself wasn't bad, like I said. You got Cesaro who retains, which is really good because I didn't really want to see Zack Ryder. Didn't really want to see Zack Ryder as the new WWE United States Champion. But I mean, what finished it was they're out the ring, and you got Aksana who she distracts. Well, you got her pulling Cesaro out. Sorry, then she kind of distracts Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder goes in, and then you got Cesaro applies his finisher. Sorry, and then gets the win. So that was a good interaction with Aksana, you know, being the manager of Cesaro, which was nice to see, you know, their interaction. So I liked that. So after that, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton. Okay, I'm not a big Orton fan, but the match itself was really good. I really did enjoy this match. I believe it was the second. I think it was the second longest match on the card. Well, we had some great stuff by Dolph Ziggler, definitely. Randy Orton did work quite good in this match as well, I will admit. I just don't like the finish. because we see it. It's predictable, and it just annoys me. So what happens is you got Orton, who just like does the arc out of nowhere on Dolph Ziggler and gets the win. You know, you've got Dolph Ziggler as the Money in the Bank. He's the Money in the Bank winner, basically, and he's the briefcase holder. He should be WWE, make this guy. You need to book this guy so he's legit for the World Heavyweight Champion, okay? Because in my eyes, he's not. And in a way, I've just lost it all with Dolph Ziggler. You know, he just keeps eating these pins, and I just don't like it that much, because you want to make him be a star, and you can't do this, WWE. You know, you're doing one thing good, and that is him being facing off big names in the company. You had Chris Jericho, and then you had Randy Orton, which is really good, I will admit. Was it a good idea, Randy Orton winning? I don't know. Would it have been a good idea if Dolph Ziggler could have won? Yeah, it probably would. It wouldn't do anything to Randy Orton, would it? You know, he's not even... It wouldn't do anything to him, because he's a monster babyface, you know. You know what he is. I just feel like Dolph Ziggler should have won this. But he didn't. It was a good match, though. It was a very, very good match. Really good match. Really good. Nice to see. Some good spots in there as well. So we then come to a backstage segment. You've got the new tag team champions I mentioned, Daniel Bryan and Kane. It's like they're celebrating in a way, but they're saying I'm the WWE tag team champion. I'm the WWE tag team champion. You've got AJ there. You've got Dr. Shelby. And then what happens is you've got Kane who goes off and then gets like a bucket of water, tips it over Daniel Bryan. You got AJ who's wet. You got Dr. Shelby. Sorry, you got Dr. Shelby's a little bit wet too. Sorry guys, I've had a hiccup in a little. But then you got Kane saying, I'm going to Disneyland, or something to do with Disneyland. I'm just thinking, what are you doing, WWE? You know, this is a monster, not some guy who goes to Disneyland. I don't know. That was your backstage segment for them. So it does look like they're going to make these guys, they're going to feature these guys a lot now, being tag team champs. I mean, they did feature them off quite a lot with the anger management bit. It's nice. You know, it's funny to see. I like it. It appeals to their fans. So after that, we have... once again, we have Del Rio versus Sheamus. Now, before the match started, you have Booker T who comes out and says that the bro kick is unbanned, reinstated. So basically, they've been building up a feud around banning the bro kick, yes. And then on the night rather, they just say, yeah, you can do the bro kick. It doesn't really matter, you know. You've been doing all this damage. You can do it now. Oh, it just means that all of what happened is just pointless. You've just wasted my time. You really have just wasted my time. So I had no hope in Del Rio anyway, and then Booker T telling me this. Oh, I think you can imagine how much hope I had for Del Rio winning. But when he reinstates the bro kick, the bell rings. You got Sheamus who has to do the bro kick straight away. Hits David Otunga, who's on ringside. And then the match is pretty much starts from there. You got you know, this match, you know, it was good. It was a good match, probably their best match. But because we've seen it so many times, you know, the same result, should I mention, it just becomes a little bit boring. It really does. But I did enjoy it a little, I would admit. I mean, you've got Del Rio, who really does work the arm on Sheamus. You know, keep on with the cross arm breaker. Sorry. You know, and you got Sheamus, his resiliency. He just won't tap out, and then you got. And then this is what annoys me. You got Sheamus who just does the bro kick and gets the win. You know. You've got Del Rio who's applying the cross-arm breaker, you know, you haven't... It just annoys me in a way because you've got Del Rio, once he gets the... You know, once Sheamus does the bro kick, they're out straight away. You got Del Rio does the cross-arm breaker on Sheamus, he just won't tap out, you know, as many times as he does it. I mean, you throughout the match, you got Sheamus doing the bro kick, trying the bro kick so many times. But, I mean, we've just seen this match so many times, I just didn't really care about it that much. But, yeah, that's the match. No, I also forgot that there was a Divas match, wasn't there? Oh, yeah, there was a Divas match, because WWE doesn't care about the Divas, do they? But anyway, we'll review it anyway. We have Eve versus Layla. You know, there's not much to say about this match. You've got Layla who wins. You've got Eve who wins. Sorry, which was in a way quite. I wasn't expecting Eve to get the win. I was expecting Layla, to be fair. So it does look like they're going to be playing on Eve's character. You know, as the assistant manager for Booker T, and she will now have that Divas Championship behind with her waist. You know, maybe they could play around with it. You know, you've got Caitlyn who's out due to an knee. Could be Eve who hit her. But actually, I just want to mention something. When they said about who should be the number one contender now for the Divas, I was expecting a Karma return. I will not lie. I thought to myself, maybe it's a Karma return, but it wasn't. Okay. But yeah, we get Eve who gets the win. Maybe they can play on that. So after that, we come to the main event. This was the match which I'm sure everyone was waiting for. I'm sure this is why everyone brought the pay-per-view. And it featured CM Punk, the WWE Champion, versus John Cena. Now, first of all, you got Paul Heyman comes out straight away and he hypes up the match. Really good to see. And then you got them both coming into the ring. Now, I do have to say, John Cena had mixed reactions, as well as CM Punk. So it looks like whoever booed Cena, they're all going to cheer for CM Punk. So, yeah. This match, though, I think it went on for about 30-something minutes. Or 20. It was about 30-something minutes, I guess. You know, this match was really, really good. I mean, you've got John Cena and CM Punk. You know from their previous pals at Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, they've got really good chemistry together. Really good chemistry. You've got counter after counter. It was really. Oh, I really did like this match. Really did like it. It just counter after counter. You got CM Punk countering John Cena. John Cena countering CM Punk. Really good. There wasn't much interaction with Paul Heyman though. He was just standing out there. I was expecting a bit more interaction with him. I just thought he should have had a more interaction with this match because he just stood there. I was expecting him to do something, but he didn't. Basically, near the end, you have CM Punk and John Cena. They're just doing their finisher after finisher after finisher. Now, I also want to mention CM Punk did the rock bottom on John Cena, and it's just referencing to the Rock. Maybe it's referencing to a CM Punk versus Rock at the Royal Rumble, or maybe the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 29. So it's nice to see again. Good psychology in this match. Referencing to the Rock, because he's going to be in this feud, isn't he? He's going to be in this feud because he's going to be returning at Royal Rumble. He's going to be facing the WWE Champion, whoever that is. John Cena or CM Punk, or maybe someone different. But if they did something different, that'd be a bit weird. I don't think they would do that. But yeah, you got finisher after finisher, and then what happens is, you have John Cena who applies a German superflex off the top rope, and he gets the pin. He gets the 1, 2, 3. Now, when this happened, I was thinking to myself, and I was a bit annoyed because I was thinking, is this how they're gonna finish this match? You got finisher after finisher after finisher, and they just do a German superflex off the top rope. I know it's a good move, I know it's a powerful move, but it just wasn't. It wasn't realistic. But what happens is you got John Cena who pretty much celebrates. You got all the fans, really thinking he won, but we hear that the match is ended as a result of a draw, because what happens is they both pinned each other. So you've got CM Punk pinning John Cena, and John Cena pinning CM Punk, because what we see from a camera shot, we have John Cena who's got his shoulders down on the mat. So the result is a draw. You know, after that, then you have CM Punk who's really happy. You got Prime is really happy as well. You got CM Punk who gets the WWE Championship, hits it around John Cena, and by gosh, this was great, absolute great. This was really like this. Fantastic way to get a heel on CM Punk. You know, and I know it's going to be hard for WWE to do for CM Punk because he was the top guy for the company. Well, I would say for the company, but it was one of the top guys. You know that. But it was really good. I really loved this. And as well, you know, they've been carrying on this feud. It was evident they're going to be doing it anyway. But it's a very nice way to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, you know, a draw. Really good. I really did enjoy this. I really did enjoy this match. Match of the night, probably, yeah. It was match of the night, definitely. It delivered. I will admit, it delivered. It really good. Yeah, I was really excited for this match. Really excited throughout the whole match as well. But yeah, really good. This pay-per-view was... So, basically, this pay-per-view... this pay-per-view was really good. It lived up. By living up, it fulfilled my expectations of this pay-per-view. I really didn't think much of it. Just to CM Punk and John Cena. But a lot of it was really good, and I did enjoy this match. I did enjoy this pay-per-view, sorry. You know, overall thoughts, I think I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really would. Really did enjoy this pay-per-view. It's my opinion. Really did enjoy it. So, I'm going to be off now watching Raw, because I need to watch it. I'll hopefully upload this afterwards. But yeah, that has been your Night of Champions review. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next videos. Until next time, guys. See ya.